class here in Times Square today. My painting school is called the Plein Painting School, and I'd love you to have a look at what we're doing. To start with, I drew up my demonstration piece for the class. I got as far as drawing up the base line work and then decided to get all of the other students started on their painting. I'll come back to my painting in a little while just to take it to a few further stages. I do have a couple of my own paintings I did somewhere floating around that are with students. I'll show you those on the way. But in the meantime, let's go visit a couple of students and see what everyone's up to. So we have Ken. Hello, Ken. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
All right. So Ken is my Van Gogh student, I call him, because he does have a bit of a Van Gogh style. And so why don't you come in and do what we're doing? So Ken has been approaching this in the graphic style that he uses, and I want Ken to get a little bit darker in this shadow side, as I mentioned before, because that's going to help the drama of the picture show up. At the moment you've got a little bit too similar tones here. But I love how you're getting in these nice blocky shapes. We really need to approach this scene at Times Square in a really graphic, bold, confident way. There's no room for worrying about every window and every detail. So good job, Ken, and you're going to get some coverage in the bottom area.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're going to move around and see some others.
Okay.
I'm telling her. And Jen has powered along, as you can probably see. Here's my sample piece I did earlier in the week to just get a feel for how we were going to start our approach here in Times Square. Here's another sample painting I did. These were my own studies so that I could get a feel for how things would, or how the best approach to take would be in Times Square. Okay. But in the meanwhile, let's take a look at Jen's painting.
Hi.
Jen's actually been painting with me for several weeks over the summer. Love this, Jen.
Thank you. You help.
See how she's got this lovely graphic, strong approach here. Next challenge I can see is getting the bottom area. And as I said, your main thing is to get the base dark in, and then just get in with. You've got to get in with lots of bold little strokes in here, but not too little. None of this sort of fine brush. You want to see this side stroke is great. And you see how when you put it on top of the dark, that has a great tone. So more of that dark. And don't try and overanalyze it. You've got to just do it impressively without it. Alright, so let's move on. So we have our watercolour students in the class today. Just a little bit of a look here. And then we've also got Susan, who's a super fast painter. She's nearly ready to start your third painting, I think.
Painting instead of eating, right?
No, you're allowed food breaks. You're allowed food. All right, let's keep on going. Love your watery feel. Love the washy feel here. No, very, very nice. Now, just as I said, don't think too much. Just put your flow. You want your big brushes. There's not room for too many little. The little brushes come at the end. You want to be using your biggest brushes still to block in like this at the moment. Just block in your impression in single line, bang, single line, bang. All right, I'll be back. So, were you going to ask a couple of the students what they thought of my classes? Maybe
Yes,
Ken and Jen? Do you want to? I'll let you go do that, and I'll join you for a moment.
Okay. Ken.
Yes.
You have been with Danielle's class for a while now. What do you think?
Well, when I started out at the beginning of the summer, I had never really done this before. You know, a little drawing, a little watercolor, but first time I ever painted in oil. And Danielle gave me the confidence and the technical knowledge to be able to paint. And much to my amazement, I painted a number of pictures that have been well received, and in fact, I've been asked to, sell them, which I don't know if I'll do, but, it's kind of gratifying, not only from a fun standpoint, but knowing that other people think it's pretty good too, even though I'm not totally sure I do, but she thinks she thinks they are. So
Great.
phenomenal
Wonderful.
teacher, very encouraging, and kind of lets you have your own style, which is kind of fun.
Yeah,
So I'm
great.
continuing in the class, and in
Yeah.
fact brought my daughter when she came back from Texas, and she took a one-day class as well and loved it.
Oh, great.
Highly recommend.
Okay, great. Thank you. Jen, you've been taking the class for a while. What do you think?
Oh, Danielle's a wonderful teacher. We've been looking forward to this for a long time since our class was training in Central Park. It's just a very different scene, and Danielle just really has, the diversity to be able to teach, both in the concrete jungle and in the regular park. So it's wonderful. She's a great teacher.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, yes, okay.
Give me a second.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so let's take a look at our last, the view of the scene we're painting, which seeing as you've had a look at everyone else's paintings as we went around. I would love it if you would come and join me painting Manhattan sometime soon. I hold classes in Central Park, here in Times Square now. Very interesting locations all around Manhattan. And we go spring through fall, hopefully some snow day workshops over the winter when we have some beautiful dumps of snow. So please join me soon. Come and see the website, www.thepleinAirPaintingSchool.com. That's Plein with a P-L-E-I-N, airpaintingschool.com. And hope to see you painting soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.